Well, let's talk about Meals on Wheels then. We'll do another feel good. We can't this article, we can't show it to you because it's video only, but the article was very interesting because they went around and dug deep into Meals on Wheels and really what that means and does. Now, I have a buddy that does Meals on Wheels quite often. I want to say like every other week. Mm-hmm. And he talks about the stories that very similar to what was in this article. It really made some neat connections for me personally. What did you guys?
Totally. I think the social part, when the pandemic hit, I'm a social person. I needed that. I was willing to take a chance of catching the virus more by being out. I abided by the rules. However, that social part was driving me crazy. And to see and to listen to the story was critical for the socialization that they were getting. Just, it wasn't just meals being delivered, but that socialization. And I could relate to this story very, very much. So,
and specifically during the pandemic, because people still are shut in their homes, and this gives them some human interaction that helps with their mental stability, hopefully.
Plus, too, because it's someone that's continually, they picked up on different things that maybe weren't consistent.
Right.
And that was another factor in that, they're stopping in. They could tell, or I think it said where they had two relatives or two neighbors and something was up. So they let the other person know, hey, watch that person or whatever the details were. But when it's someone continually or consistently, they are more keen onto things that maybe out of irregularity or, things happen. But yeah, the social, they go to the door, knock, knock, you could tell they're social distancing, but just have that, hi, and they expect that and that camaraderie like that. Yeah. We all need that.
I like what you said, too, that the people that do it on a regular basis will notice those things. And it talked about that in the article. Notice those things that are just a little bit off and where someone might not verbalize it or even realize it themselves. That's powerful.
So true. Yeah.
Back in the day, I used to deliver Meals on Wheels, and there was a lot of interesting things about it. Again, the social part, you could tell they desired it so much. And of course, you have your regulars and you get used to them. So you do know sort of their schedule, especially if they had significant others. And, oftentimes Meals on Wheels, you knock on the door and you're kind of waiting for them to answer, give you the go ahead to come in. But sometimes you leave those meals behind, because you can't wait at the door the whole time and you have other meals to deliver and you sort of hope that they get it. So one of the things that I do love about our volunteers is that we go out and, we are not just delivering food, which is very much needed, so much that I remember having individuals ask if they could have 2 meals instead of 1. So, there you learn how much that food is appreciated. But also just making sure that they're okay, that their house is clean, that, that there's nothing that's keeping them from being able to do their normal daily activities. And, we care, and that's why we give up our lunch breaks to go out and do that.
And I think it works both ways, too. Not only people that you're visiting, but for yourself.
Yeah,
you're getting
it's
that,
very
too. You know what I mean?
Paying it forward.
So can I interject?
Exactly.
So we've mentioned that Harmony knows my mom and dad from Winona and help take care of them and different things like that. So, I let my mom know that here I am sitting across the table from Harmony. And right away, my mom goes, boy, your dad would be talking her ear off right now. And I think sometimes I'm doing the same thing. But you know what I mean? Like that whole personal side of the story, that whole feel good. You don't do it for the money as the Meals on Wheels participants do it. It's for the feel good and what you're giving back for that.
Yeah. Having a personal experience like that is pretty powerful, too. Thanks for sharing that. That's good.
Hey, a lot of people have asked how they can support the work we're doing here at Matt Logan Speaks. Well, you see this hammer that I got in my hand? It's pretty big. All you have to do is hammer the share button. Go ahead and hammer out a comment to us. Go ahead and hammer the like button. Go ahead and hammer the subscription button. Go ahead and hammer the notification bell so that when we have new content up, you're the first to know about it. We really appreciate the comments, shares, likes, because you know what? That's the best way you can support us, because the algorithms on all these fancy computers, that's what they need. We appreciate it.